And let's get into this a bit more with Six News North American correspondent Wyatt. Wyatt, always great to chat. Are you ready for the impending annexation?
I mean, it's certainly gotten a lot of people in Canada talking in the United States with the president-elect Donald Trump not only posting this, what many people saw as American patriotism style photo on south of the border for us in Canada, but people in Canada saw it really themselves as something that was kind of symbolic of the strength that Donald Trump thinks that he is able to portray over Canada. And that's obviously very symbolic because he hasn't actually said anything in that regard as of yet. But if we look at what he's actually done that, is in relation to him not being a huge fan of Canada or wanting to kind of showcase that America first approach, an example of that is the recent tariffs that he imposed on both Canada and Mexico, steel and aluminum. We saw something very similar back in kind of the first in 2017 when Donald Trump first got elected as president, and he imposed tariffs and he withdrew from NAFTA and then created a USMCA, which is like a new trade agreement between the United States, Canada, and Mexico, and then retaliatory tariffs. And it was just all this really big political messaging stunt that he and Canada, for that matter, pulled, and all of it seemed as if it was just kind of the back and forth politics that people have became kind of really apathetic about. And so certainly people on both sides of the border, particularly though in Canada, are not super fond of this kind of back and forth over, it seems, what is kind of a non-issue at this point.